400 people file out of a Bangsar South Tower, wrist zip-tied, headset still warm. That is not petty fraud. That is a Mandarin-run scam factory built to drain money in China and Japan, right under city light. Stay. In the next beat I map the chain condo hub. Airport entry, app bait, fake police voice, then a cash pipe that vanish in a blink. Blink once, the crew move and the script reset. One door shut, 10 door open.
Late in 2025, Kuala Lumpur police hit 8 scam hub site and took in 57 foreign national tied to a call room fraud line. Do not let the head count calm you. This raid mattered because it showed the factory kit, a rented unit, a router rack, a SIM bank, a script card, and a payment lane built to jump border before doubt could form. The room looked like normal office life. Elise sat under a clean shell name. A guard saw a badge and waved the crew in. A neighbor heard chatter and assumed sales work. Key click, headset hum, a whiteboard with quota. Yet every word aimed at one act: make a target, send money fast. 2 pitch ran the room. 1 pitch wore a job mask. Easy task, high pay, then a small fee to unlock wage. The fee grew by step. Tool fee, training fee, refund deposit, until the target felt trapped by sunk cost. The other pitch wore a coin mask, a fake trade panel that showed profit but blocked cash out the moment more fund arrived. Then came the loop: tax, verify, admin, risk fee. Each fee promised release. Each fee fed the same drain. Inside, roll split kept pace high. 1 agent opened chat and threw bait. 1 closer pressed urgency and shame. 1 lead watched a timer, coached tone, and cut any line that hinted at fraud. A tech hand kept VPN, number pool, and wipe routine, so a phone could look new each hour. A runner handled cash out through mule account, e-wallet, or a quick coin swap that left only fog. The boss stayed off-site, behind a chat group, watching KPI and ordering a move once heat rose. That detail mattered most. A raid hit a room, not the network. Follow the human pipe and the pattern turned darker. Recruit post promised customer service work with big pay. A flight landed at KLIA. A van picked up the new hire. The phone went into a box for work. A training day began. Exit now carried a price tag: debt, threat, or wage hold. That is why raid team often found mattress on floor, meal box, rule note, and long shift in the same space. Fraud blended with control. Hold that thought. This was the warm-up. In Sepang, police traced 2 hub that aimed straight at China, using app bait to pull a target into Telegram, where pressure went full force with no pause.
Sepang showed the next level, a hub that did not rely on one cold voice, but on an app ladder that pulled a target deeper at each step. Police raided 2 call hub in Sunsuria City and detained 24 foreign national, all Chinese citizen aged 21 to 37. Both hub began around October and aimed at victim in China. 1 crew ran a prize con, 1 crew ran a forex con. The split did not matter. The engine stayed the same: bait, isolate, drain. For the prize con, the crew used QQ with a channel called Jin Chan as the lure. A target saw a lucky draw pitch, got told to buy a lucky number, and got pushed to pay fast. After payment, the prize never came, only new demand: top up again, pay again, trust one more step. For the forex con, the crew used an app named Tonghuasen as the front, then moved chat to Telegram. On Telegram, the crew controlled pace, tone, and fear. They guided deposit into a fake panel that showed gain, then blocked cash out. When a target asked to withdraw, the script flipped: pay tax, pay verify fee, pay admin fee, clear risk fee. Each demand sounded like routine. Each one was a trap. Police seized phone, laptop, router gear, and other item worth about 60,000 ringgit. They also noted many in the group entered via KLIA, using social pass or work pass. That line mattered because it framed the crime as a planned import, not a random hustle. A recruiter pitched clean work. A flight ticket did the rest. Once inside, the worker met quota, shift rule, and a manager who treated a human voice as a tool. It looked like office work, yet the goal was theft by script. In a room like this, roles stayed tight. 1 agent farmed chat lead. 1 closer pressed urgency. Slot ends soon. Policy will change. Account will lock. 1 finance hand sent account detail and chased proof of transfer. 1 tech hand rotated number, reset phone, and hid traffic behind VPN. The boss stayed far from the room, watching results in real time and ordering a move once heat rose. The hub could pack in an hour and reopen in a new condo before dawn. Hold your breath. Sepang proved the target could be China. Penang proved the target could be Japan, with a script in Japanese and a fake police voice built to terrify. Penang exposed the theater angle, fear as a product, sold with a badge voice and a polished script. Police raided 2 bungalows in Simpang Ampat, Batu Kawan, and detained 18 foreign nationals. Reports said 14 were Japanese citizen and 4 were Chinese citizen. The target market was Japan. The method was impersonation. A caller posed as Japan police, claimed you linked to a case, then demanded money to clear your name. This was not a random con artist with a cheap line. Police found a full production kit, a fraud script in Japanese, a whiteboard plan written in Japanese, and a call schedule matched to victim time zone. That detail mattered because it explained why a target froze. The caller did not stutter. The caller used correct term, a calm tone, and a threat that felt real. Keep silent. Do not tell family. Move money for audit. In truth, the audit was a drain into a controlled account. The pipeline often began on Telegram. A helper account warmed the target with small talk, then passed the chat to the officer voice. Once the fake authority took over, the target got boxed into one rule: act now, in private. If the target hesitated, the script used shame and panic at once. If the target asked for proof, the script offered a fake case number, a fake order, or a fake callback line. Each prop aimed at the same end: send money before you could verify. Report also pointed to pay that could reach about 8,000 ringgit per month for an operator. That wage helped explain the steady flow of new labor into the room. A quiet bungalow cut neighbor alarm and allowed a dorm setup, sleep and work in one place, under quota and manager pressure. That is where fraud met control again. Police seized a heavy gear pile, mobile phone, tablet, laptop, even walkie-talkie, plus paper script pages that mapped pitch line by line. Gear volume signaled scale, many active chat, many target, many cycle per day, and it tied back to Sepang. Swap language, keep the engine. One week a hub hit China with an app lure. Next week it hit Japan with a fake badge voice. Now zoom out. If a bungalow could run a fear factory, imagine what a tower could host. That is why the Bangsar South raid mattered. It proved this eco could scale like a corporate floor. Bangsar South blew up the lone scammer myth in one image. Over 400 people pulled from a commercial tower in Kuala Lumpur, linked to a suspected call center fraud run. A condo hub can look like a side story. A 400 sweep in a tower looked like an industry. It felt like payroll, not crime. Report described a raid team moving floor by floor. Van lined up to move the crowd out in wave. Inside, the set looked like a real firm. Desk row, headset, shift roster, team lead, even a tidy lobby pass. That is the camouflage. The fraud eco borrowed the look of office life, then ran theft under clean light. A target on the line heard policy, compliance, account review, and assumed a real company sat behind the voice. Some media floated a link to an online broker brand that had loud marketing, even sport tie. Treat that claim as a flare, not a verdict. Brand or no brand, the core fact stayed. A tower could host mass fraud and mass laundering in plain view. The real story was method. A clean front handled rent and utility. A dirty script handled fear and greed. A cash lane handled exit. Here is how a tower hub beat a street con. It ran multi-team at once. One team ran job bait. One team ran coin bait. One team ran romance bait. Each team shared tool, SIM bank, VPN, bot chat, and a ledger of mule account ready for rotation. If one chat lane got flagged, the crew moved to a new lane and kept pace. If one bank account got frozen, the crew pushed a new account within a minute. Logger pace was the shield. A victim paid into a mule account with a local bank logo. The money moved out fast to a second account, then into e-wallet or coin, then into an offshore exit. That chain explained why raid often felt late. By the time a door got kicked, the main fund had already moved. A tower hub also implied enablement. A lease, a lift card, a guard, a floor manager, a courier drop that came too often, a night shift that looked odd, too many phone box, yet no alarm. When silence met fast transfer, the eco thrived. Hold tight. Malaysia learned one hard rule: raid alone will not win. The only counter that matched scam tempo is speed. Freeze fund before it split, and break the mule lane in real time.
A raid can look strong on video, yet it often arrived after money had already moved. Malaysia began to push a counter tool built on speed, the National Scam Response Center, via Hotline 997. After a move to MCMC Tower 2 in Nov 2025, officials said the center ran 24/7 with a bigger team and handled about 500 to 700 calls each day. The aim was simple: freeze fund before it split. That aim hit the heart of every case we mapped. The fraud eco won by tempo and privacy. A job pitch pushed, "Pay a small fee now." A coin pitch showed fake profit and pushed, "Add more to unlock cash out." A fake police voice pushed, "Keep silent, move money for audit." Different costume, same pressure. Act now, alone. The mule account was the first choke point. Most target paid into a local account first because it felt safe. From there, money jumped fast into a second hop, then e-wallet or coin, then an offshore exit. If you called fast, a bank could freeze that first hop, and one pause could break the chain. That is why official urged a report within 30 to 60 minutes. Delay gave the crew time to scatter cash into many hop where recovery turned into luck. You did not need a long rulebook to spot the pattern. When a job asked upfront payment, it was a trap. When a platform blocked withdrawal, then asked tax or verify fee, it was a trap. When chat moved from a public app into Telegram and threat rose, it was a trap. When a caller claimed law power, demanded secrecy, and demanded transfer, it was a trap. All of it aimed at one moment: your finger on the send button. If you were in Malaysia and money just left your account, the right move was speed. Call your bank's scam line at once, then call 997. Save screen, chat log, and transfer proof, then file a police report fast. Do not pay again to unlock money. Do not trust a recovery agent who asked a cut up front. That often became a second drain. End on the big truth. Malaysia did not fight random thief. It fought a Mandarin-led fraud eco that ran like a firm, with recruiter, trainer, scriptwriter, tech hand, mule lane, and a boss far from the door. Cut the hire pipe and the room ran out of voice. Freeze the mule lane fast and the money ran out of air. That is the win.
Malaysia can raid a condo, a bungalow, even a tower, yet the Mandarin fraud eco will not die. It will move. Sepang proved app bait. Penang proved fake badge theater. Bangsar South proved factory scale. If you want part 3, pick the next target: recruiter route, mule bank pipe, or coin off-ramp. Write one word in comment and share this so one more target spot the script before money leave. One share can save a wallet.